Hi guys, it's Set to Achieve, and today I was doing some research on runaway husbands, and I saw this post on Facebook. It's actually an anonymous post by H Mong Talk, and it says this. It says, how do you the husband expect your wife to be? Do you expect them to cook and clean every day? As for the wife, when depression and stress hits you, do you feel like cleaning and cooking? And it goes on to say, it says, okay, my spouse, my spouse, or me and my spouse, only been married for a year. So I'm just going to correct like any grammar that is not quite up to par. But and now, so they've only been married for a year, and now he already given up on us. I tried my best to communicate with him, but he's stonewalling me. So basically, he's putting off like a wall. He always bringing up the fact that I'm too lazy, and yes, I do admit that sometimes I don't cook, but but because there's not a lot of us, cooking in the morning already lasts us all day long. As for cleaning, I'm the one who cleans everything from mopping to vacuuming the floor. So she basically does everything. And he has been heavily criticizes me every time I did something that does not add up to his expectation or standard as a wife. So this is a very critical, very controlling man. But I did do my best. I've lost so much weight because I've been so depressed lately because my husband doesn't see the good I did for him or his family. We had many problems of our own when he blamed me for something. So when he blames me for something that is not my fault, and I try to explain to him why, it changes the topic of me being lazy and all that. So he's just constantly going back to her being lazy. She's lazy. She's lazy. She's lazy. She's not doing. So he's already, just for 1 year of marriage, he's already put in all that mental mental stress and trying to belittle her so that he can control, manipulate, and oppress. So this is a classic case of a narcissist. So this woman is married to a narcissist. Okay, someone that only cares about himself, someone that is only into his needs, and he's just basically like a bloodsucker. That's basically he's a like a vampire. So this is who he is. All right, y'all. So this is what a narcissist is. It says personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration. So you always gotta put them up and praise them, even though they don't gotta praise you, unless they want something. Believing others are inferior and lacking empathy for others. So they don't care. It says, giving an excuse as to why he stopped loving me. So it's all about him. He's not concerned about the mental anguish he's putting on this woman. He's not concerned about the blaming, constant blaming. Oh, you're lazy. You're not good enough. I don't love you anymore. All the things that you've done, you've upset me. You've done this. So he's a vampire. He's a user, a bloodsucker, and they've only been married for 1 year. She's losing weight because of the stress, the depression, blaming. And then it says this. And whenever she tries to bring up the facts about what he's doing, he changes the topic and goes back to the fact that she's lazy. So this is a classic case of a narcissist. Okay? And then she just kind of goes on and on. So I just wanted to just put on this video, based on the research I've been doing, and because I think it's very, very good for people to be aware, because there's a lot of people committing suicide. There's a lot of people, going into depression and just completely losing hope, and anybody seeing seeing them from the outside will look at them and see them as a whole. Maybe they're holding hands, but they don't really know what is going on the inside. So I think it's very, very important for us to raise awareness about the abuse, a lot of the abuse, psychological abuse that goes on in marriages, especially in cases whereby there's an imbalance of power. Maybe the husband is the one making all the money. He's the one that pays all the bills. He's the one that takes care of the things, somewhat like the financial aspects of the household. Why the wife, maybe she does like the housework, and so when it comes to like the money aspect, it's not balanced. So there's going to be a lot of narcissistic abuse, blaming, and just, ignoring, and some of those classic cases of abuse, and this goes on in many cases, more than you can imagine. Okay, so this is Set to Achieve. Please subscribe, like, share, and, just raise the awareness of what is going on. Okay, peace.